Hello, friends, and welcome to The Architecture Enthusiast. The Crystal Palace, designed by Joseph Paxton and completed in 1851 for the Great Exhibition of the Works of Industry of All Nations in Hyde Park, London, remains one of the most revolutionary structures in architectural history. Paxton, drawing from his background in horticulture and greenhouse design, employed glass and iron on a scale never seen before, creating a structure that stretched over 1,850 feet in length and stood 108 feet high. Its immense size and pioneering use of materials and construction methods redefined what architecture could achieve. As you approach the Crystal Palace, the sheer scale and transparency of the building overwhelm you. The palace's facade, made entirely of iron and glass, shimmers in the light, creating a vast, open expanse that dissolves the boundaries between the building and the surrounding park. The structure's transparency, combined with its immense size, evokes a sense of lightness and modernity, embodying the very progress and innovation that the Great Exhibition sought to showcase. Central to the architectural innovation of the Crystal Palace was the use of modular construction and Paxton's ingenious ridge and furrow roof system, which he had previously used in his greenhouse designs. This system consisted of alternating ridges and valleys made of glass and iron, allowing rainwater to drain naturally and light to flood the interior. The ridge and furrow system not only ensured structural stability for such a large glass roof, but also provided superior ventilation, essential in a building where heat from sunlight passing through the glass could become overwhelming. The gentle slope of the ridges allowed hot air to rise and escape, keeping the interior cool and comfortable, while the cast iron gutters integrated into the design collected rainwater. The rhythmic repetition of these ridges across the palace created a sense of symmetry and order in a structure of colossal scale. The glass panels used in the construction were themselves an innovation. Paxton opted for standardized glass panes, each measuring 49 inches by 10 inches, the largest size that could be mass-produced at the time. These small, regular panes allowed for quick and efficient assembly, reducing costs and construction time. The prefabricated nature of the panels and the iron framework allowed the Crystal Palace to be erected in just 9 months, an astonishing feat for such a vast structure. As you enter the palace, the experience of being surrounded by so much light and air is extraordinary. The enormous expanse of glass creates an uninterrupted view across the interior, where visitors to the Great Exhibition marveled at displays of art, machinery, and products from around the world. The ridge and furrow roof adds to the feeling of spaciousness, with the alternating ridges and valleys casting subtle patterns of light and shadow on the floor. The open-plan layout, free from obstructive interior walls or columns, allows the iron framework to rise elegantly overhead, giving the interior an almost ethereal quality. Reactions to the Crystal Palace were overwhelmingly positive, with the public and critics alike stunned by the scale, speed of construction, and the ingenuity of Paxton's design. It was hailed as a symbol of Britain's industrial prowess and a triumph of modern engineering. Many praised the building's lightness and transparency, with its walls of glass creating an unparalleled sense of openness that made visitors feel as though they were walking through a garden rather than an enclosed structure. However, some traditionalists criticized the palace's reliance on industrial materials like iron and glass, arguing that it lacked the permanence and gravitas of traditional stone buildings. Some felt that, while impressive, the structure was more a feat of engineering than a work of true architecture. Despite these criticisms, the Crystal Palace became a defining symbol of the Victorian era and a catalyst for the future of architecture. After the exhibition, the Crystal Palace was dismantled and relocated to Sydenham Hill, where it served as an exhibition space until it was destroyed by fire in 1936. Despite its eventual loss, Paxton's masterpiece continues to influence contemporary architecture, its emphasis on modular construction, light, and space laying the groundwork for modern glass and steel structures. Today, the legacy of the Crystal Palace endures as a symbol of innovation, a testament to how Paxton's design pushed the boundaries of what architecture could achieve through the intelligent use of modern materials and construction techniques.